All right, I gotta make this fast because per usual my phone is going to die. My phone, I'm on my camera, you know, big girl things. Anyways, hey you guys, so I am starting my third lock. Okay, so it's a little darky dark. It's probably not gonna catch me. Anyways, I look raggedy. As I was saying, yeah, so I got this thing going. I've been wearing this all day. I got a cap going. I got conditioner, not all day, but pretty much like all morning. He cleaned up the number blocks? Yeah. Good. Now can you help him clean up, please? Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this rinsed out, and then I'll hop back on so you guys can see the progress of what I did. Besides, I was going for we'll see how that part goes, and then I will show you all, of course, the final results, and we have a, you know, quick little sit down, chit chat, whatever, about why I chose to go. My nails are so raggedy. Why I chose to go smaller. So yeah, so that's what I'm about to do. Just came back home, about to fix the boys their lunches, and then I'm gonna get this rinsed off. I gotta find my gel. I'm gonna get this conditioner rinsed off. I gotta get going so that way I can get done these times, because I gotta do some cleaning. Nothing to do with this video, but okay. I'm tired. Let me pause this. Okay. I'm tired and I'm ready to go to bed. And I got one more side. Honestly, when I get done with this side, I'll see y'all in the morning. But so this is how it's looking. I'm not sure how even they are. Honestly, I'm okay with that because the back, of course, most people well, it depends. I'm a little bit more denser, coarser in the back than what I have up top. So this is what I have. I don't even know how many rows this is. Maybe 8 rows, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, I think it's like 8, possibly. So I'm so tired. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, and then it'll be morning. We focused. We live. We're good, y'all. So yeah, like I really want smaller, and I'm gonna make this like so super duper quick because I got stuff I got to do. But I had them in, what's today? Today's Thursday. I officially had them in since Monday. You can see this part kind of got like a little pushback a little bit because of how my bonnet was. I do in fact have a mid part. Gave myself a middle part. I probably won't always wear it in the middle, but I did give myself a middle part. But after like I sprayed it, and when I set up underneath the dryer, they just automatically went to the side, and I actually really like this like that. My nails. Let me show you guys my nails. So it's supposed to be like almost, I don't know if you can see. It's almost like this lightish color, but this is how, I know I gotta redo them. Actually, I'm taking them off. Like as soon as I get done with this video, I'm taking my nails off. And then this is how this hand looks like. Definitely, this one's actually cute. Looked like it was done on purpose, but so yeah, I definitely got to take these off and redo them because it's just the way how my hair was, like the color was staining. I was like, oh my gosh. But then I also refreshed my color. But anywho, so yeah, so why I decided to go smaller. I went smaller because I always wanted to go smaller. I really did. When I did my first set, my aunt, she did them for me. She started off with finger pulls. For my hair at the time, we settled for like, I usually say like the medium sized one that we had. you know, have those issues. I talk about all of that throughout all of my journeys, and I have those videos in the playlist under the Loc Diary series. And so yeah, we just did that and it was fine. And then with the hair falling out, so I had the undercut, and then my hair was like weakening in the crown area, and so I felt like some of how my hair falls out in the back, it was traveling up top, so that's why I took those out. And after I took those out, my hair was still coming out. So as my hair was still coming out with that, that's what prompted me to cut. And then I went through all those series of changes, and then by the time 23 came along, my hair, I actually cut off all the relaxer, because I cut it, relaxed it, and then I cut off actually shaved off the relaxer. Videos on my channel. Shaved off the relaxer. So from like the end of March, we basically gonna say April to November, I just really let my hair grow out, and that's when I started off with the coils. So when I did them then, honestly, and I just did them on a whim, I was just like, my hair, y'all, my hair is actually braided. Like, I don't keep my braids that long, especially when I do them, but my hair is actually braided. And so with the braids, I was like, I wonder if my hair would be cute if I started them off at finger coils, because I always knew I wanted my locks back. And so I went home that same day, because we were in Indiana. So when I came back home, and I took my braids out, and I was like, well, let me just finger coil my hair. So I finger coiled them, and they was actually like super cute. So Thanksgiving of 23, because it was the day before Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving 2023, I had them in, and everybody was like loving them. But the back, so I had a 3-way mirror, but it broke, and then I had to go down. Well, and it was only just 2-way, so it was really harder for me to really see how I was parting in the back. And with my undercut not being like even, y'all, it's just a whole situation going on. Anywho, so even like with those, I kept like rearranging them fine. So fast forward to now, I want to say for a while now, even before I hit like my 1, y'all say probably like close to my 1 year, so like November, December of 24, which was last year, I've been looking at different people's locks and like their micros, not sister, but like their micros or like their extra small locks or small locks. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's like they're so beautiful. And I know all journeys are not the same. I understand that our density and our hair strands are not the same textures. It's not the same porosity. It's not the same, y'all. First of all, I am a licensed cosmetologist, so I understand that these things are not the same. But with how my hair was, and I noticed how they were a little smaller than my first set, even just like in this top part up here, it's like, okay, I wanted it to be like fuller. Even when trying to put my hair, like my little nubs, whatever, I wanted it to look fuller, to have the appearance of being fuller. And then I noticed I had some breaking going on. I don't know if it's just like the winter time or what, but I did notice like some breakage that was happening. Not like how my we won't call it a stress patch is back here, but like throughout it. And then I know I saw a little bit over here, and I was like, that's ghetto. I had to bring you guys in a little bit closer so you can see a little bit what I'm talking about, so you can kind of see my hair more. So you can see I did 2-strand twists. I don't necessarily have like a grid. So my thought process behind all of this was to actually maybe go, if not micro, because again, like I mentioned earlier, I understand how my hair is, and yes, I wanted to have that appearance, but I knew it really wouldn't give me what I needed. Because number one, once you comb your locks out, yes, you will shed some hair, you will lose some hair, and I felt like I lost more hair this time around than I did the first time I did it. And even with these, they are a pretty decent size, like juice wise, a pretty decent size, just for me coming fresh out of locks. And so okay, so I actually went smaller with these. I'm not going to go smaller anymore. However, there was like a couple rows that were in the back. Number one, y'all, okay, so I do have a new mirror. I have a 3-way mirror, but there were a couple rows that was in the back that weren't quite the size I wanted them. They were a little, say they were not quite medium, but very close to like a medium-ish size. And I was going for like a small, maybe extra small, more like of a small, like somewhere in between there. And so I noticed sometimes, like, so if I start over here, by the time I got over here, it will be like too big. And I had to go through and literally take off, like, I mean, almost like sister like itty bitty pieces of hair off to create them to be smaller. And I want to say I did that for maybe like 3-4 rows, and then it was late too. So by the time I know it's like it's a certain part up here, I had to fix that too, because it was starting to get a little later, and it just I was just slapping twisting my head up here in the front. Let me see. Hold on, let me get closer. Okay, so up here in the front, so this is where my middle part is at. So with this one, I got 1, 2, 3, I think it's like 5, but over here I did 4 because of how my hair is. I think it's parting, but just how my hair is, 5 made sense over here and 4 made sense over here. So a lot of times will I have it in a like, a lot of times I'm not sure if I would really wear it in the middle. I might, but and then too I'm happy because it's a lot longer than what it would have been if I would have started off with coils, right? So I wish I would have took some pictures of how my hair was, or you know, pictures or videos prior to even started. But this is kind of just, you know, like you can just see I definitely have some length retain, oh yeah, this is definitely like retain length with these. Yeah, and then let me show you guys one that's on the back. So I mean, it's about how long my hair was when I actually had combed them out. And then so up here you can see I've always had, we gotta focus, I've always had like weaker edges. See, zoom in on my edges. There we go. They always been a little on the weaker side, and when I combed them out, I think I was a little irresponsible. But so this one is this size, and I am okay with this because any smaller, it probably would have irritated me. And although yes, people get small locks all the time on their edges, and that's fine, but I just, dog, that focus is no joke. Look at that. Yeah, I'm just messing around with my camera. That is no joke. Wow. So I noticed that's why that one is a little bigger, and then this one on my edge too. Like, I'm not going to change these because I know at one point, my sexy grays, I know at one point on my edges, let me see, I gotta focus like this. I know like one point on my edges when I had my first set, I had to ended up combining. So I'm just gonna like let these be. A lot of that has to do with my bonnet. Let me scooch your back. I feel like I ran with on long enough. See, that's really honestly why I started smaller, because I just wanted my locks to be smaller. Honestly, there's really nothing happened to my hair, and I took them out. I got so annoyed with my hair. I thought, oh heck, you know, I gotta hurry up and like put these back together. So, and I use Lock It Up, if I'm not mistaken, by Talia YG. I just use their stuff, straight them down, part of it, two-strand and twist it, just coiled the ends of them. So how long did it take me to come out? It took me, I want to say, almost like 5. Okay, I only took almost 5 because I had to break it up. So like I decided to do it the weekend of Resurrection Sunday. My Lord and Savior ain't get up for this. So I decided to do them the weekend of Resurrection Sunday, and I low-key felt like that was stupid because, yo, when I had to go to church, oh, and I had to dance. So when I went to church, like the way I had my hair pulled back, and it was in this thing, but I did like a bunch of chunky twists and like kind of like bundled it and like wrapped it around. Like it was a mess, but people, I mean, you couldn't tell. And I want to say I probably finished them like that Monday because I started to get tired, but I was putting like decent dents in them. Granted, yeah, my hair was long, but I didn't have as many. And since really by this time I knew what I was doing, like I was putting like dents in my hair. So a couple times I was doing like 2 hours, but at one point I was like, I'm just gonna sit here and like I was just combing it out, y'all. And then all I used was, of course, water and VO5 conditioner, which I used at the last time. You get that from down Dollar Tree, you know, Dollar 25 Tree, VO5. I think it was like, it was the strawberry and milk. That was the one that's the more, it's only my phone is going off, but I got my watch, so I don't think it's my phone. But that one was like the more conditioning one, more hydrated one, so it gave me more of a slippage. But yeah, and then when I took it out, like I shampooed it, I kept my cap on forever, which you guys saw them clips already, and then I just went and I did them. So my new lock date for this journey is 4/21/25. So you already know this. You already know this video ain't gonna get posted until the day before Jesus come back. So y'all probably gonna see this way after I'm gonna be like 4 months locked. But anyways, but that's all I wanted, y'all. So thank you guys so much for watching as always. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and to subscribe. And I will see you all in my next vlog diary videos, or whatever videos. But you know what I'm trying to say. We go through this every time. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Bye. Oh, I gotta hurry up. I was supposed to be taking my nail polish off because my husband got an off day and he about to go mow the lawn. And let me get closer because I don't think I can reach still. Try again. Okay, I was supposed to be taking my nail polish off. So I was going to go on my hurry up and sit down and do this video real quick. So I was supposed to be taking my nail polish off. And because we're supposed to be going bonus, my husband, he has the day off today, but he about to go mow the lawn, and I thought I heard him moving. So I'm trying to hurry up because I'm trying to, like, I don't know. So I'm gonna at least take this hand off because this is, I love this focus, how like it just, I love it. But I'm supposed to be taking off my right hand because that's the hand that I bow with, because I'm like, I'm not about to go bowling with nails on. Like, no. But okay, anyways, for real, I gotta hurry up and go because before I get busted. You're gonna come in here, you're gonna say something to me. I ain't nothing bad, but, and okay, I'm gonna give y'all like the full legit 360s of my hair. Okay, bye.